Well, hello. So I want to make a video for Halloween safety. You know, a lot of us are going out Halloween trick-or-treating. I'm not really going trick-or-treating, but I'm gonna go out dressed up into the streets. Why? Because I want to. Because that's how I roll. Going out with my grandmas and some other people. So, but I want to ask you, let you know some ideas that you might want to think about before you go out. So, can you walk, talk, breathe in your costume? Some of us may make modifications to our costumes, and you don't want to wait till last minute to realize I can't breathe in this, I can't walk in this, I can't. You know? Do you really want to be able to run in this? Can you be able to not run in this? I remember one time, and I love making out my costumes. You know, last minute. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. My Starbucks costume was awesome. I was a barista, and then I flipped it around, and I was super coffee guy, because it turned into a cape. You know. But I remember one time I was a geisha and my feet were, I had the kimono and it was all bound and I lost one of my heads, one of my little ninja things, not ninja things, I had a toothpick thing, not toothpick, chopsticks. I lost one of my chopsticks and it was rolling, it was a very hilly area, it was also raining, I had my thing and it was falling down the street and since I was like, and I had the wooden shoes. Not a good idea. I should have thought about where we were going, what the weather might have been, all those things into consideration. And of course, I think I didn't lose it. I eventually got it back, actually, because I wanted it. I paid for that chopstick. I was collecting chopsticks. Then try your makeup in advance. Sometimes you may be allergic to something. You may have an allergic reaction. Be like, this is not working. So try your makeup in advance, especially if you're getting it from the dollar or 25-cent store. Those still out there in dime stores. Maybe if it's in your area, find out and check it out and see if it has something to do with your makeup. Also, you can play around with it and see what else you can do now that you can blend and stuff like that. Give yourself some time. Do a dress run. Do a complete dress run because of the situation with me. I remember another time I took a bunch of cables and I was a punk rock vampire guy, so I basically painted my fingernails with nail polish and I wrapped a bunch of cable around my body and I was like a weird punk rock and ripped my shirt and I put on face makeup. It was very last minute because somebody had invited me to a party, but the cables were all over and I was just like, and people were like, what is going on? I love what is going on costumes. And then ask family and friends to go with you. I know we live in a time when a lot of people are divided, but if you're a parent and if you have a kid, say, hey, do you want Aunt Susan or Cousin Jimmy or whatever? A lot of times people are just sitting at home doing nothing, like, I wish I could go somewhere or just see something. And so call them up. A second pair of eyes is always going to be the safety element. 4 pairs, 5 pairs, bring more people. People in your family love watching your kids dress up and have a good time, and they love watching other people have a good time. So of course, people that you trust and people that you have safe with your kids to have around, ask them, call them up and see if they're doing anything. They may not be. I know I'm not. Well, I am because I decided to. So then, also ask family and friends, let your parents check your candy. Yeah, let your parents check your candy because people are still weird. And also you want to be in that Jimmy Kimmel show where oh, Jimmy Kimmel stole my candy. And if Jimmy Kimmel steals your candy, well then what you can do is you can use their credit card to buy 1,000 toothbrushes and then for the homeless, and then you can be on Ellen. Be like, I know you were gonna do that because that's why I did that. Don't do that, kids. That was just a joke. Don't take your parents' credit card and use it for anything, because that is a serious crime that will land you in prison for 1,000 years. Or your parents in prison for 1,000 years. That is called a crime by the law of the laws. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Don't use somebody else's credit card for anything. So that is can you think of some things that you might want to do for Halloween? And because you're so nice and I love you all, I'm gonna do another contest till the end of the year. Again, so to give people some time. Halloween stories, Halloween costumes, wacky, crazy, anything to do with Halloween. and you win Star Wars. It's a Star Wars kit that you put together and you make his face and it talks and it's like, ah, hello, I'm Darth Vader. I don't know if you could put it on your face, but that's what it looks like when you can take out his helmet. And it's like a sticker thing, and you kind of, I don't know. But I know it has electrical stuff and the batteries. So do you want to win it? Well, let me know about your Halloweens and what you think about the Halloweens and how to be safe for the Halloweens. Let's have a safe Halloween. Any ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. Take care.